Okay. I'm gonna try out the hardcore mode again. It's kind of cool. If that's possible. Oh, okay, maybe I don't have it on here. Maybe it's not a thing. Okay, let's go new game. New scenario? No. New map. I don't know. Which one should we do? Shady Strands. And we'll name it. We will name it. Let's name it. You gonna play, buddy? Henry's gonna play with me. Yeah. Here, buddy. Here. I give you a troller. Yeah, you're right. Very good. Here, buddy. Here's a troller for you. I gave him a blue one. Okay, we're gonna name it Cheeseburger Paradise. That's a reference to the song. Is that a song? Cheeseburger Paradise. Is that not a thing? Okay. Alright. I don't want to use any cheats. I'm going to use the day and night cycle. Let's go. Starting it, running it. Go, Henry! Uncle Dave says, go, Henry, go. He has a blue controller that's a fake controller. I mean, it's not the fake controller, but it's the one Uncle Steve. When he passed away, we gave it to Adeline. Okay. Okay, here's our beautiful city. Here's what we have. We got a river running through. So, I'm going to build us a road. Ooh. Ooh. We want it to be, yeah, straight. Sure. We're going efficient. Efficiency is what we're doing. It's all about efficiency here. Huh? What's up? Oh, are they? They're working? Oh, really? Someone's talking on the girls' walkie-talkie. This is the police. Come out with your hands up. Can you imagine? That's a solid block right there. Okay, we're gonna go. The hardest thing is just getting it there. I don't want it to connect to the road. I don't want to cause traffic. In Cheeseburger Paradise, if there's one thing we're known for, it's not traffic. We are known for one thing and one thing only. Here's a couple houses. Let's go. And then we'll do on the other side, we'll do all the industrial stuff. I'll keep all the industrial stuff over here away from, you know what I'm saying, away from. And you know what? While we're at it, let's make this into a logging area. Seems like a legitimate thing to do. Cheeseburger in paradise. Yeah, cheeseburger in paradise. It's right here. You gotta say it right here. In this mic. Right here. Say cheeseburger paradise. Right here. Say it. Cheeseburger paradise. Good job. Henry knows what's up. Okay, I'll need water. We will definitely need water. We want the water to come from there. And then we need a place to dump the nasty water. You know what I'm saying? The sewage. Oh, he would love a cheeseburger. Henry want a cheeseburger. Henry liked a cheeseburger. Henry liked a cheeseburger. What are you ripping, buddy? There it is. Okay. All right, and then we need electricity. This may not be efficient, but it will work. I need to make the road a little bit longer. Oh, that's, didn't even work right. Okay. This is always the hardest thing about playing this game on console. It's just like so hard to get everything the way you want it to be using a controller. Whereas when you're on the compy, you know, you can do whatever you want. Okay, all right. I'm gonna put the electrical right up in. Let's put it right off of the highway. That's it. That's the strat. And then we're gonna put all this is gonna be industrial. And as industry begins to grow, things will get, things will get better. There we go. Bring electricity over to the people. Give the people what they want. I also hate you have to like go over to no zone. Just restonk on this, my guy. Here's our city. It's Bloomin' Metropolis here. What are those signs saying? Baguette City? Can't tell what it's saying. The baguette. Oh, whoops. Also don't have electricity all over here. Okay, there we go. All right. We're losing $1,000 a day. Can Cheeseburger Paradise survive? See. Lower the budget for everything, 66%. Let's go 6-7. And then, like, let's put the night budget down to, like, 0. Yeah. Day budget is good, night budget's 50%. Okay, and then as we get more people in, our budget should balance. Balance. Solid city. What's the district? I can't make a district yet. What's he doing? Come here, Henry. Ooh, nighttime. Nighttime is where we're gonna make money. Are you playing? Henry's eating cheeseburgers. He likes cheeseburgers. Yummy. He loves cheeseburgers. Okay, I'm gonna do the same thing I did yesterday. We're making a house. This is for you, Dave. The Master's Ales. It's your house. If you want your own house, get in the chat. Make a historical house for you. I'm gonna put Chappie House right here. Okay, so we've got the Master's Ales house. Currently there is there's 2 children, 2 teens, and 6 adults in your house. That's a large family you got there, Dave. And then in my house, 4 children, sounds right. 1 teen, 1 young adult, 6 adults. How are they fitting that many people in these small homes? We got a car owned by Dexter Williams. It's a nice little house. Henry's got the broom and he's sweeping now. Good job, buddy. Well, let's switch this. Look, we can even give the streets names. This is gonna be a priority road. We're gonna call it Chappie Street. Let's go Chappie Avenue. Chappie Avenue. Solid place. That's a priority road. Everyone gets a closet. That's so funny. That's hilarious. Okay. Alright. That's a nice little road here. Chappie Avenue. Goes all the way through. Priority road. W. Congratulations. We've moved on to a little hamlet. Good job, Henry. Henry's doing some chores. He's sweeping the floor. Okay, alright. Uh-oh. Did you bonk your head? He bonked his head with the... How'd that happen, buddy? Yeah, I do have a plan here with all this, just so everyone is aware. Make like some crossroads over there. The only other thing that's wrong is it's so hard I don't want anybody to like build right up to this this main highway. You know what I'm saying? See, like I want like just a few little blocks there to keep people out of there. You know, just traffic. All done. That is my terrible... Look at this. Great W city planning here. So we have a little inlet for people to get on here, and then they can get back on the main little highway and turn back around and go back over here to work. Or they can cross over the bridge if they need. And then we will upgrade these to bigger roads and things like that when we need. I think we could use a hospital. And then probably a little school. Okay, you can get down, buddy. We have trash taken care of. Trash is problem solved. Trash will go over the bridge. And that will work just fine. Cheeseburger Paradise is bussin' right now. Huh? Where's Mama? Mama went to lay down, I think. Mama went to lay down, buddy. Mama doesn't feel good, buddy. What are you doing? Maybe you want some... So. Boom, 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 boom. Bum, bum, bum. Get him. All right, this is our city. Things are going good. I've got all the budget set to 6-7. Where are you gonna go? You need to go what? Oh, the controller. You gonna play? He's got a blanket here and the controller. Henry, my son, watching us build this magnificent city called Cheeseburger Paradise. This is a goated city. Now you may judge me that this city is always square, but I don't know. I like it square. I know some people will be like, hate up against the square, the rectangles and all that, but like, I'm here for it. I love the square. Sweet, that gave us a nice boost of money. Make some more dwellings. People to live. More homes. Need to add water. However, I want to see what else. The new stuff we've gotten is Policia and Fire. Should I put it to where they can just like... I want to be able to get to both sides, you know? So maybe if I have it here, they could cross over the bridge if they need to get back over to the... You know what I'm saying? That's a solid move. Good job, Watson. Thanks, fam. Let's go. We're ranking / playing the gamepass games. That's what we're doing this morning. The next one on my list was City Skylines Remastered, which is what we're currently playing right now. We've got a bridge over here. Have we unlocked some better... Ooh. No, nothing yet. I want to get to these 3-lane or 4-lane. This main road to be faster. I've already got a fire. Go, 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 go. Look how slow he's driving, dude. Like, this is a legitimate emergency. There ain't no way that fire truck would just be... Dude, he almost just rolled. Stop for the police. Citizens are... Dude, I'm gonna arrest that car right there. Who is that? Who is that? The station wagon? He works at Ice Cube's factory? I'm gonna... If I could delete him, I would. He just impeded in a fire being taken care of. Here we've got Firehouse, Fire Truck 1. Dude, that guy just dove into the fire right now. What a savage. Got the guy with the hose inside the fire right now. Put it out. Goated. Yeah, dude, I'm serious. Like the whole place would have burnt down because of that fire truck, dude. He's like driving so slow. That was insane. We got a power over here. What is this? Oh. It's a budgetary. The budgetary issue. I think what happened last night with the city is the garbage got overflowed. Ah! And so because of the garbage overflowing, it caused issues. Yeah, if we could fix everybody's electric problems and the water problems. Okay, perfect. Yeah, so the garbage got overflowed the other day. Oh, I do see you have a problem. Oh, solve your problem. Oh, excuse me, sorry. I do not want people building along like the highway here. That's just not it. Sorry, people. What the city wants is more important than what you want. Cheeseburger Paradise is more important than your little tiny little house. Okay? Suck it up. Deal with it. Oh, we got some unique buildings here. We could put up the Statue of Liberty. Or a countdown clock. The Doomsday Clock. You know what I've never had happen? Is any natural disasters. You know, like, I've never had, like, a tornado hit while playing this game. Ever. All these people riding their bikes. Going to work. Crossing the Miller Bridge. To get across. That guy in his nice car. Dude, that's Kenny Rogers. That's gotta be Kenny Rogers right there. Did he just run a stop sign? Where's the police? Do I have any police yet? I don't have any police. We need the police. Kenny Rogers over here just running stop signs. Driving on through. Yeah, what's up, buddy? Yeah, buddy.
Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
What?
Daddy.
What? I'm looking right at you. What?
Daddy.
Yes.
Daddy.
Okay, what?
Daddy.
Yeah.
Daddy.
You're staring right at me and yelling in my face. What do you need? Bro.
Dad.
Speak. You wanna say hi?
Hi.
Hey, what's up?
What's up?
Hey, Cheeseburger Paradise.
I'm Cheeto Bear Eye.
Yeah. Cheeseburger Paradise. He's a crazy boy. He's a crazy boy. Ah! Alright, Chad, I think I've seen enough.
Yeah.
I'm only doing this just to rank this game. I mean, it is a great game. It is a fun game. Henry's trying to wrestle with me. Stop! Stop! Yeah. That's it. That's it. That's it. Commence tickling. You. All right, I think I'm ready to rank this. I'm gonna rank it, and then we're gonna switch over. I've got another game. We're gonna play Citizen Sleeper. Say hi. Hi.
Hi.
I think you just said hi, broccoli.
Hi, Broccoli.
All right, my official ranking of this game. Oh, buddy. Ah, he's just climbing all over me like a crazy boy. Okay, official ranking of City Skylines. I gotta adjust. How did you do that, buddy? I don't even know what Henry just did, but somehow he made it to where I could control the weather or something. That was wild. Okay, official ranking for City Skylines console. Gameplay, I'm gonna give it a mid. It's a mid. No, let's go less than mid. I mean, it's alright. Aesthetic, it does look good. I'm gonna give it a 6. Story, and not much of a story. Let's go 2. You didn't go potty? Oh, let's go potty. Hold on, chat. Henry's gotta go potty. All right. Sorry. we were dealing with the potty. And we did go potty. We made it. So I give it a 2 for a story. Playability, I do enjoy this game, so I'm going to give it a 7. Sound and music, it's 5. Mid. Total of 24 points for City Skylines. Now we're going to switch over to Citizen Sleeper. All right, Citizen Sleeper 2. No, this is Citizen Sleeper 1, sorry. I think I've played this before. I wasn't into it, but we're going to give it a go. We're going to give it a shot. We're going to give it a try. Henry did go potty on the toilet like a big boy. So, if that's any consolation to you, it is to me. Henry is a big boy. Okay, we're going new game. Empty. What do I want to be? Operator? Extractor? Or machinist? I feel like I should just go for the standard. Standard, whatever the standard is. And that was the operator, right? I think this is very story based. Or not much action happening. Henry, off of there, buddy. Get down. The first thing you become aware of on waking is the disconnect. The delay between thinking and feeling. Between wanting to act and acting. Minor, almost imperceptible, but always present. It's at its worst when waking. When yourself has spent many dark hours recalling what it felt like to be real, or to be a person, to be in a body that was indisputably yours. Think of that body. A leap into a cold lake on a hot day. The sting of blood swelling. Welling from a fresh wound. The friction of a fingertip. All of a sudden, the memories are closer than you thought, blurring as you approach until you can't tell one from the other. Cold slips in behind and around you, and the sensations fade out of reach. Perhaps you should be thankful for the dulled nature of this new body, given your current circumstances. The walls of the container feel immediately present, cold, hard, at your back and face, cramping your limbs. You resist the desire to stretch, knowing that the claustrophobia comes next, and retreat a little from your central nervous system. It isn't painful, not like you used to know pain, at least. In emergency mode, pain is a message delivered from efficiency and with efficiency and ease, a reminder that harm is imminent. There is no insistent throb, no trembling nerves, just a warning delivered with the banal quality of a digital notification. Right now, there are thousands of them. Let's remember the plan. You mostly remember that it wasn't a good plan, but then your options were limited. And once you got the itch to get out, by any means possible, is either that plan or something much worse. Am I in the Matrix right now? I am? Henry says yes. It was at least simple. Collapse the shaft, drift away in the chaos, slip into cargo processing, seal yourselves into containers, then just hope the freighter left before you were missed. Some were lost in the shaft. Others never found the meeting point. Only a few made it to the containers. But the freighter, as far as you know, left. It feels like enough. Enough to know that you might no longer be on that grim, and heartless rock. Even if, in the airless hold of a freighter, you might freeze solid long before you reached any destination, try to rest. But you are restless. It has been a long month, a long time since you left, surely weeks, maybe months. You are dully aware of damage to your legs, your right arm. You've been reserving energy as much as possible, but your body has still needed to shut down many of its systems to protect you. You spent much of that time asleep, knowing that anything else would be impossible to endure. You feel the weight of that impossibility beginning to gather. It is time to sleep again, to nudge this false body into inducing delta waves in your emulated mind, and once again recoil into a dream of when you were once a person. Rest. Time passes. The cold creeps further in. You feel something. Warmth. Not true warmth, but the indication of its presence. Your joints release from their rigor. Sound, too, everywhere. Screeching and shimmering so loud that your body ducks your hearing to protect its sensors. Then light. White as the coal, softer and softer, until in a haze of dirty yellow, a figure appears. You are out. We finally got out of the Matrix. Dragos. Yeah, that's what I think I remember this being. It's like you're just on a ship, and you're just like doing stuff. It has been a few hours since Dragos pulled you from the container. You sit huddled in a corner of this scrapyard. Swaddled in the reflective folds of a mylar blanket, you are slowly coming back to consciousness, back to life, and you stare at the ornately curving element of an improvised heater. You are surrounded by angular, incoherent lumps of ship, some corroded beyond recognition, others still carrying glassy wounds. Along their edges where a plasma arc sliced them apart. As you trace their shapes with fogged eyes, you hear a voice. Huh? So, sleeper, you all thawed yet? Almost. Never seen one of you coming like this. New frames must have been better perseverance in sub-zero vac. Seen more than a few of you frozen solid to hull plates or inside-outer locks in my time. They weren't so lucky. Dragos comes into focus, shrouded in makeshift tech. His headset with its glinting eyes, the mark of a drone operator. On his shoulder, one of his symbiotically linked drones perches, its rising eye locking you with an unflinching stare. Last living sleeper that came through this yard was a while ago. They didn't last long. He struggled to read his expression beneath the tech. But he seems lost in memory for a moment. Or perhaps he's just figuring out what to do. I plan to survive. You aren't sure if he hears you. I won't ask you what led you to do it, to sell yourself to a corporation, and I suppose you know you can't go back. Your old body, that's theirs now, and you are just software. A rogue, emulation, illegally possessing corporate property. You nod along. You remember biometrically signing the forms, the cold floor on your feet as you padded to the sleeper cells. The promise of a life off-world. But as you do, you get the now familiar sensation that these aren't your memories. These are things you know, but not things you feel. You are no longer that person. You are an offshoot, a copy. What you won't know is what's ahead. At least The last one didn't. There's no easy way to put it. That body of yours is falling apart. It's the same for any sleeper who makes it out. Essen Arp wants to protect their property, but if they can't keep hold of you, well, then no one can. You remember that too, or at least rumors of it from the other sleepers. Planned obsolescence. Obsolescence? A built-in dependence on the regularly administered supplements that were part of your routine. Stop taking them, and your body begins to shut down, separate from your emulated mind. How long has it been? How long do you have? But for now, sleeper, you are one of the lucky ones. Dragos glances up and away towards the glassy dome of the yard. The eye is the best place you could be right now. The eye? The station. You'll see soon enough. Dragos impatiently shifts his weight. Look, I've got to get things to be getting on with. He trails off. There's an old freight container I've been using as a storage out in the stacks. We haven't been pulling in much valuable scrap these days, so you are welcome to it. Something wells up inside of you. Emotion. Fatigue. You shakily get to your feet. Nod. Alright, you head on up there. You look like you need some rest. And with the Drago stalks back into the wrecks, his drone's already converging on a rustling hulk. Plasma flashes silhouetting his spindly figure as he returns to work. Welcome to Erlin's Eye. Life on the Eye runs in cycles, during which you can talk to characters, explore areas of the station, and perform actions. At the end of each cycle, you need to head to your current home to rest. Resting will move time forward on the station. Head to the empty container location to rest and end the cycle now. Empty container. All cycles need to end. Rest and prepare for the next one. End the cycle. Cycle ended. You wake, curled up in the corner of a container, and begin slowly assembling the world around you. After all this, you find this body, the one you wake up in, strange and disjointed. Its message is readable, but somehow wrong. You sit up, pulling the mylar blanket close against the cold. Here you are on this ruined station, miles from anyone you know, millions of miles. Are you still in the system? Did any of the others make it out? It's impossible to know. After all this, what matters? I think getting answers. It all matters. The past is impossible to escape if it remains a blur. What Essen Arp did to you cannot be forgotten. You need a way of understanding all this before you can move on. Where are you? What is this place? What happened to the others? The questions outnumber the answers. You want to change that, but you'll have to learn to survive first. Dragos has left a few comforts in the container: the mylar blanket, the bedroll you slept on, a canister of water, a makeshift electric stove, and some faded sachets of some desiccated powder. You thumb the power stud on the stove and begin to boil the water. The contents of the sachets smell like damp wood, and you sprinkle them into the liquid. As the pungent smell washes over you, images from your restless sleep come back to you. A ring, like the station, but skeletal and ghostly. A web of threads pulling at your skin, a constellation of bright, polygonal shapes like angular suns burning into your mind. There's something unpleasantly visceral about these images. It is long after you finish drinking before they begin to fade. You tidy away at the stove as best you can and try to gather enough energy to greet the day. I know, man, it's tough. Been there. Okay. Your condition represents the current state of your artificial body. It depletes by one segment each cycle, but can also be damaged by violence, injury, or lack of food. If your condition bar empties, you will suffer a breakdown. You have to figure out how to recover your condition now that you no longer have access to corporate pharmaceuticals that were keeping you alive. Action dice. Start of each cycle, you roll action dice. These dice can be used to perform actions on the station. The number of dice rolled is based on your current condition. The worse your condition, the fewer dice you have. Okay? Once you've used your dice, you cannot take any further actions and must rest to recover them, ending the current cycle. You also need to eat to survive. This is represented by your energy bar. It's number 3. Okay? You can refill your energy bar by eating, but first you'll have to find somewhere to get food. Your energy depletes by 2 segments each cycle. If it becomes empty, you will be starving. When starving, energy loss becomes condition loss, and your condition will also deplete as a double. Oh, shoot. Okay, got it. Dragos is standing in the corridor when you close up the container. He's still wearing his headset, and in the harsh light of the corridor, you realize it is implanted. A drone sits on his shoulder. Its acacia sensor eyes rapidly irising. How are you feeling? Not good. You bumped your head. All better? He told me yesterday at church that his head was bleeding. And there was like nothing wrong with his head at all. He just bonked his head. He's like, my head bleeding. And then he just like ran off. Didn't even cry. It's really funny. Okay, the drone chirps. Dragos nods. You notice that beneath the operator's rigs, his skin is marked by burns and blotches. I know the container isn't much, but it'll keep you safe. He pauses. So I'm not going to chit-chat too long. You well enough for work? Sure. Alright, then he nods. At the yard, it's simple stuff. We hack these old hells down, sell them off to the shipyards or the bright market dealers for cryo. Occasionally we pull out some tech, something with a bit more value, but most of what comes in is scrap. It's hard to find good hands here, but I figure as a sleeper you'll be used to the manual labor. And obviously, I'll slip you a few chits of commission based on what you turn up. Chits are obviously money, I don't even need to ask. He shuffles his feet nervously. Look, I wouldn't usually do this. In my opinion, you'd be best suited moving on as quick as you can, and sleepers, well, he trails off. But things being the way they are, for me at the yard, he pauses. I need the help. Happy to. Okay, he pauses. Thinking of something else to add. Look, just come down to the yard when you're feeling fresher. There's plenty to do. Will do. He nods distractedly and turns and walks away, the drone hopping along ahead of him. See you later, he calls back. Look like it's time to get to work. I don't know what I want to do. What do I want to do? Do I want efficient extractor? Let's do that. Oh, I don't have any upgrade points. That makes sense. Okay. Time to go to the Dragos yard. Actions are the primary way you interact with the world of Citizen Sleeper. To perform an action, select it with whatever, an A, then choose an action dice. Whole dissection. The action goes better than expected if it's yellow. An action succeeds if it's neutral. The action fails if it's red. Even the rustiest hole can hide valuable components. Okay, manual salvage, repeatable action. Okay. Okay. Actions reward you with clock progress, energy, condition, or items, depending upon their 3 times value. Okay. Continue. Actions display information about their type, risk level, and the skill and modifiers that apply to that action. Type, either critical or repeatable. Critical actions can only be performed once. Either safe, risky, or danger. Okay, that's a risky and safe. Okay. skill. The skill that this action requires is number 3, endure. Either engineer, interface, endure, intuit, or engage. And then there's a modifier, either -1, 0, +1, or +2. This is added to the action dice when slotted and improves its value. Some actions require a +1 to perform. Okay. What should I do? I think I should just do manual salvage. I think that's the best. I mean, I know I have a -1. Should we do it? Actions often progress clocks. Clocks are displayed below the actions that fill them, and they track your actions and how they affect the world. Filling a clock means something good or bad is about to happen. Some clocks, such as the one tracking Drago's death, are cycle clocks. These clocks tick themselves once each cycle and can complete without player input. Any active cycle clocks will be displayed on the icon for that location. Okay, gotcha. I'm gonna do the risky thing. Unlock drive. Okay. I have drives. That's like objectives. Got it. Okay, chat. I need to pause for the time being, though. I'm gonna have to come back to this. Can I save? I hope it doesn't lose all my progress, but I'm gonna have to come back later. I gotta get going. Rose has got a doctor's appointment today. We're gonna go have an ultrasound on the baby, which is gonna be exciting. So thanks for watching. I gotta get off for the time being. See what we can raid this morning. Is there anybody playing this game? Just me, huh? Nobody's on. All right. Have a good day. I'll catch you later. Catch you on the flippity flip. I gotta get off right now. So catch you around.